of Raila Odinga. Now, as the country continues to mourn the passing of the former Prime Minister, the sporting fraternity has also eulogized the veteran politician. Raila was passionate about sports and served as the patron of Gor Mahia Football Club, standing with the team through every triumph and challenge. Gor Mahia chairman Ambrose Rachier and the wider sporting fraternity reflect on the legacy of a man who was a constant feature in the stands, cheering them on. NTV's Gladys Midecha with more.
Kenya is mourning the loss of one of its most influential leaders, Raila Odinga, a man whose passion for politics was rivaled only by his love for the game. The former Prime Minister was a lifelong supporter and patron of Gor Mahia Football Club for over a decade, one of Kenya's most successful and popular teams. His presence in the stands lifted morale and gave the club national prominence.
His coming in as the patron stabilized the club. I think he made some very important statements regarding the running of the club, saying we must avoid wrangles in the club. And whenever naysayers came in, he would tell them, please, you don't know how the club is running or how the current chairman is managing, and has been able to take away a lot of headache from me.
Raila's commitment to sports extended beyond Gor Mahia. He spoke often about the need for transparency and accountability in sports federations, especially football.
That kind of interest in leadership in the line of sports as opposed to politics is something that is so rare. And I think those who may want to emulate his example, that is one of the best places to learn, that you can have a fervent support of sports, and that contributes to development of youth.
Just weeks before his passing, Raila Odinga had donated 10 million shillings to Gor Mahia, a gesture aimed at supporting the players and strengthening the club's development programs. And in what would become one of his final public engagements with the club, Gor Mahia lifted the trophy at the ODM at 20 tournament, a competition marking 20 years of the Orange Democratic Movement, a party he founded and led for decades.
Quite often, he normally would support us by encouraging players. Players need some kind of motivation. And quite often, he invites us and makes some unexpected presentation.
Raila Odinga was also a passionate supporter of the national football team, Harambee Stars. During Kenya's participation in the African Nations Championship CHAN, he often attended matches and encouraged the players, calling on Kenyans to rally behind them. His visible support and belief in local talent inspired confidence and pride among fans and players alike.
But sometimes from death you derive strength and say, okay, can we, in his honor, do even better and even provide better leadership and all that thing. So it will cut both ways. It will reinvigorate us as leaders and also reinvigorate our fans and say, we cannot let down our leader because he has departed.
Beyond football, Raila stood with athletes from every discipline, from rugby to athletics and volleyball. Tributes poured in from across the sporting world. The Kenya Rugby Union called him an inspiration in nation building. The Football Kenya Federation mourned him as a statesman, visionary leader and passionate supporter of local football. Gor Mahia FC described Odinga as our guiding light and a tremendous support to our club. FC Leopards called him a great leader and a big supporter of the game. Sprinter Ferdinand Omanyala simply wrote, "Rest in peace, Baba." As part of the national 7-day mourning period declared by the president, the Football Kenya Federation has suspended all league matches. For Gor Mahia, Harambee Stars, and indeed the entire Kenyan sporting fraternity, Raila Odinga's legacy lives on in the stadiums he dreamed of rebuilding, in the players he inspired, and in the beautiful game he so deeply loved. Raila Odinga was not just a political giant, he was a true champion of Kenyan sport. He will be remembered for his advocacy for better funding, facilities and opportunities for sportsmen and women. Gladys Midacha, NTV.